So it seems that it finally happened. Donald Trump did it. Blessed are the peacemakers. I am very proud to announce that Israel and Hamas have both signed off on the first phase of our peace plan. This means that all of the hostages will be released very soon, and Israel will withdraw their troops to an agreed upon line as the first steps toward a strong, durable, and everlasting peace. All parties will be treated fairly. This is a great day for the Arab and Muslim world, Israel, all surrounding nations, and the United States of America. And we thank the mediators from Qatar, Egypt, and Turkey who worked with us to make this historic and unprecedented event happen. Blessed are the peacemakers. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America. So yeah, it's pretty much is real, and the reactions were just insane everywhere, especially from Democrats who really don't know how to properly react to this. You know that the picture of Marco Rubio just leaning onto Donald Trump to let him know that they really want him to, for just a second, to do the thing. Historical moment. Rubio passes Trump note about Israel-Hamas peace deal, and they were in this meeting. And Rubio was like, okay, I needed to pass Donald Trump this. And he passes him a handwritten note to let him know, hey, boss. And then this is, meanwhile, Pam Bondi was speaking and Trump takes a good look at it. Marco Rubio gives him a minute to process it. Then he gives him the nod. Marco Rubio goes and he says, hey, we need, the stuff. It's real. It's happening. It was just given, one second, I was just given a note by the Secretary of State saying that we're very close to a deal in the Middle East and they're going to need me pretty quickly. So I will take a couple of more questions, and that was it. And well, you got even celebrations are breaking out across the central Gaza Strip as Israel and Hamas officially signed the first phase of the peace plan and ceasefire agreement. President Trump is now set to become the first U.S. president to address the Israeli Knesset, I don't know how to pronounce that, since George W. Bush in 2008. And you see the celebrations, and again, so many people that are for free Palestine and all this stuff. So many of those people are silent over this. How is that? I don't know how that works. It's like this. Democrats trying to figure out how to make Trump out to be a fascist for creating a peace deal between Israel and Hamas. Yeah, they are bending over backwards in so many ways. And thanks to Miara, Millennial Other, for this. Democrats are so broken that they cannot bring themselves to even acknowledge that this Israel-Hamas peace deal is the result of President Trump's leadership. Al Green, who I remain convinced escaped from an asylum, and Fang Fang's Boo really take the cake, though. The most moderate ones, I suggest that you go to Miara's post and see all the reactions. This is a nice compilation because all this, Congresswoman Sarah Jacobs, Chris Coons, Massey Hirono, Amy Klobuchar, all of them speak of this as in the peace deal, the peace spontaneously materialized from, the universe's ether, like out of thin air. This is a first step, and all parties need to ensure this leads to an enduring end to this war. No, I mean that nobody acknowledges Trump. Nobody mentions Trump. Nobody says the word Trump. Even some of them criticize Trump for taking too long to make this a reality. Go figure. They don't say anything about Biden, of course. I'm encouraged by reports of a deal that secure reports of a deal. I'm listening. This is Massey Hirono. Release of hostages, a ceasefire, and desperately needed humanitarian aid to the more than 2 million Palestinians in Gaza. This is an important and meaningful step towards a path for lasting peace in the region. Again, no mention of Trump. Let me see if it's encouraging to see the signs of this horrific war. Signs. You're seeing signs just popping up in front of you like from the fourth or fifth dimension, just like that. I hope this first phase of a larger movement, that was from Dick Durbin. No mention of Trump. I am encouraged of the news of the deal between Israel and Hamas. Totally popping up. Let me see. See somebody. No, they don't mention Trump at all. Again, this was out of thin air completely. Let me see if see this I was expecting for the Al Green one. What's the Al Green one? Well, Al Green. Congressman Al Green sent the Nobel Committee the communique below, explicating why he believes President Donald Trump should not receive a Nobel Peace Prize. Again, the people are talking about the Nobel Peace Prize. Netanyahu is saying that Trump should get the Nobel Peace Prize, and it turns out that the cutoff date, for the like the cutoff date for nominees was this past Monday. What? So it's like, okay, Trump is already out of this election, but this is so big. This is so big in so many ways that maybe they can make a last minute exception. He's right now in Polymarket. He's at 6% of odds of getting it. I'm not holding my breath because you know how it is. Trump derangement syndrome. That it would be so hard for Trump to actually get this, for people actually acknowledge this. For like Eric Swalwell, you've been very close to a peace deal since January 20. It was supposed to happen day 1. We are near day 300. We are not the same. Yeah, people are criticizing Trump. But well, it's Eric Swalwell. What can you expect? Nate the lawyer, unpopular opinion. I think that's not it's not that unpopular, Nate. I think it's quite popular, in fact. President Trump deserves the Nobel Peace Prize for ending the Israel-Hamas war. Full stop. Even Palestinians are celebrating in the streets. Any other world leader who made this deal would already have the prize. Just keeping it real. I agree wholeheartedly. And for example, thanks to Jason Cohen for this one. ABC News, Martha Raddatz on Trump achieving first phase of Israel-Hamas peace plan. There's no question that if this goes as planned, it is a remarkable achievement, and President Trump most certainly deserves credit for his role. He has done this through diplomacy, pressure, and the sheer force of his personality and persistence. He pushed Benjamin Netanyahu in ways his predecessor and others have not. Trump laid down the hammer with Netanyahu, essentially saying enough is enough. If those hostages are freed, this is a huge moment for Donald Trump. So we have so many more reactions, like David Miller to Chris Cuomo. Donald Trump has demonstrated a degree of will unlike any other president, Republican or Democrat. So again, we hope this works as planned, and well, we are certainly living the most interesting of timelines. This is just awesome. I just remind you that I have a channel dedicated to political commentary, so make sure that you follow me right there. My name is, I would like to know what you think about this in the comments, by the way. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Body Language Guy. Much love and bliss.